It's May 6th. This is some of the stuff that I've been getting from the garden. Some cucumbers, a couple pickling, but mainly the other types. And still getting squash. But things are starting to change a lot. So I figured I'd take a video today because, you know, a lot of what I have might not be here in 4 or 5 days because it's just that time of year. It's time to start flipping things over. So these are my okras in the pots. I've moved them over like a little over a week, 10 days ago maybe. Roots are starting to touch the bottom. They look like, I checked my buddies in Galveston, and they don't look near as good as his. But he has his in the ground. We had a storm like a week ago that knocked this one out, but dang, weird. Stem's starting to ruffle up, starting to get fatter. But this is where I got something weird going on. Like a bunch of ants. Live on this one right here. It's ants. They're like all in it, but they're only in a couple. So I took my case off my phone, so hopefully the video is a little bit clearer today. And then back to the war zone. I moved my squashes over here just so they didn't get sun all the time, because they looked like they were getting like burned up, not producing. Then you know, I decided to cut them back to see if that would stimulate some growth, and it kind of did. And I started to get some more squash. You know, before I did that, I was having a lot of these things, just like, you know, this. You know, this will be nothing. Like a lot of burnt tips and everything. Like, but I mean, everything's about to be done, because if you look at each and one of these, I've cut them all open. Every one. Because they got vine borers. So when I cut them back, you know, they all came in through the places where I cut them back. And I had to keep coming in here, cutting back more. I'll see more frass, and I'll be like, man, I didn't get them all out, and I got to cut some more. So, yep, I cut some more out today. But yeah, these are, you know, I'm gonna get what I'm gonna get off of these. And you know, I had a couple zucchini here that were supposed to go that didn't go. So these are pretty much all done, ready for the compost pile. Come through here, got this zucchini that pollinated on its own. Oh, that one's got one too right there. But you know, I haven't done anything to these out here, and the vine borers aren't really in them. And that's the way my buddies are in Galveston. He hasn't cut anything back, and I think this one's got a vine borer though down here. Like a damn hole right there. But I'm still getting some squash. You know, I got this zucchini right here, pollinated. I'm getting a little zucchini. I've gotten about 15 cucumbers. They come in like, in little spurts. I guess because I planted them all at the same time, maybe. I don't know, like, I get like 10 or 12 at a time. They just seem like they're ripe. I cut some today, like you saw in there. But there's one right there. I gotta get. I think that's about it. Oh no, I got this one over here. I guess I didn't plant very many of the pickling. Oh dang, I got one stuck. I'm gonna have to get up a knife. They do that sometimes in this netting. That's all I could find. It's gone 2 seasons. I know I need something a little bit less thin. That's why I didn't do beans in it this year, because those beans got real annoying. Oh, whoa, look at that. Squash bugs gathering up. I got all sorts of life in here. There's lizards everywhere. The neighbor said he saw a snake going in here the other day. Yeah, to the top of the fence. The growth is slowed. We were real dry. We got a good rain yesterday. Like, we finally got rain. Had 2 rains since the last video, and yesterday was a good one. And things look good today. That's kind of why. And I didn't have anybody around. I got to come out here and tie some things down. But yeah, that's the cucumbers and squashes. Starting to get these yellow cherries good, and they're pretty good. You know, like once they get orange, they're good to eat. I'm about to have a bunch of pole beans. Like, I'm gonna have to get up on something to grab a lot of these beans. But I'm thinking about 2 days, I'm gonna have the most beans I'm gonna get. Mainly because of all the pole beans coming through. My bush beans are about done. That's where I'm hopefully gonna squeeze in some okra over here maybe, and get rid of some of these squashes if they just stop. Still getting some though. And I'm not even pollinating them, they're just doing it themselves. Look at that, there's another cucumber back in there. You just got to keep looking at your garden, or you won't realize what you have growing a lot of the time, or what's bad. Like, I've had these little caterpillars that put holes in big sections of my plants. I've just kind of wiped them off, like they kind of go away. And these guys are all over my squashes. What they are. They're like a little cricket almost. That's what they look like baby crickets. But I can't imagine that's what they are. So, I got some tomatoes starting to get ripe. This is that whopper. And Boxcar Willie finally said some tomatoes. They look pretty cool. Like, they might be my best tomato, but I get the fewest of them. Like my celebrities that I thought were gonna set infinite fruit, they just stopped. And they said less and less and less than they did down here. That one I'm probably gonna pick in a day or 2. Just to let it ripen inside, because that's my first tomato. I had a Cherokee Purple that got bugged out. I found that today. It's nasty. I lost one, and I thought it was gonna keep setting forever, and it stopped. It's got about 11 now tomatoes on it. And I got these Creoles. I forgot to mention the Creoles last time I bunched them in with my celebrities, but these Creoles did pretty good. That's that Creole. I mean, most of my good sets have about 20 to 30 tomatoes, but they're just not that big. Pulled some the other day that had these dang holes and just threw them away. Cut a vine borer out of this one today. It was looking really good too. Like this one was gonna start giving me some squash, and it's got a dang vine borer. Over here to the eggplant. I don't know, they're not doing nothing. I think it's because I got them too bunched together over here in the side, or maybe they just need a lot more time. But I don't know, so far nothing. And then this Homestead 24 has got some tomatoes. I don't know, that's a good tomato right there. I don't know how this phone works, if it shows anything. Celebrity. That's it. It's May 6th. Gardening gets a lot tougher. I know it's just hard to keep it clean, but I'm gonna try to keep it going. See what it looks like by June. I should have most of my stuff looking harvested or okered. So, but that's it.